Ale is a broad word that refers to a broad range of craft beers. Ale now has a stronger position in the craft beer market over lager. All ales have one thing in common: they are all made with warm yeast. The ale brewing method is a high-temperature fermentation process, so the finished product is usually sweet, with a strong beer taste and pronounced fruit and hops flavors. There are many different types of ale beer. Here are some examples. Based on the amount of wheat and grains added during the brewing process, a pale ale is defined as a beer that is lighter in color than the average ale. Pale ale is named after the pale barley, which is fermented with hops, vinegar, and water, among other things. The pale ale line has a very rich composition. Pale ale's richness in ingredients results in a wide range of flavors. Pale ale made from British barley tastes different than pale ale made in American breweries. Although pale ale has a much stronger flavor than many popular beers on the market, it is classified as a light beer in the craft beer industry. In comparison to a darker beer, such as a stout or porter, pale ale would be an easier choice for those who prefer lightness because of its thin structure and light alcohol content. Pale ale at iBiero, red ale. The beer has a seductive amber color and a bitter taste of caramel barley, resulting in a free and passionate flavor. The bitterness IBU is 60, and the alcohol ABV is 5.7%. The main difference between an IPA and an ale is the hops composition. Hops Humulus lupulus is a flower that has been associated with the brewing industry since the 9th century. Hops were originally used as a preservative in beer due to their antibacterial properties. However, hops gradually became the main ingredient in creating the distinct bitterness of craft beer. The use of over 100 different types of hops allows the drinker to experience a wide range of aromas, including bitter, aromatic, sour, sweet, mild, and even tropical fruit flavors. Zone. IPA lines are typically focused solely on hops, which means hops will be the driving ingredient throughout the brewing process. The emphasis on interactivity and the balance of hops with other ingredients distinguishes IPA from other craft beers. IPA beer has a higher than average bitterness due to the dominance of hops, and ranks near the top of the IBU International Bitterness Unit's bitterness scale. The IPA series has a high alcohol content as well ABV. Many IPA recipes have a bitter, dry flavor that lingers in your throat. If you want to try something new, start with an IPA beer, which promises to be an unforgettable experience. iBiero offers 3 varieties of India Pale Ale: Double IPA, King IPA, and Triple IPA. True to its name, doubling the number of hops used during the brewing process results in a more aromatic, multi-layered, and richer beer for you to enjoy. This is also a very popular beer in the United States, and it is typical of the American style. Bitterness IBU, 60 and alcohol ABV, 6.5% are both present in this beer. King IPA has a strong, powerful flavor. Like an imposing, strong man full of bravery, the beer has a deep bitterness, a high alcohol content, and an intoxicating sweet aroma. Beer has 65 IBUs and an alcohol content of 8.2%. Triple IPA is an extravagant and dignified beer made with 3 malts and 5 different types of hops. Triple has 55 IBUs of bitterness and 10.3% ABV. Ale is a popular craft beer among customers. If you have the chance, stop by iBiero Craft Beer Station to taste ale and enjoy traditional European dishes that are an excellent match for craft beer.